Unlike BJP, who is fond of sensationalizing issues based on religion, caste, region, very shallow and not futuristic at all. They just want electoral victory. BJD is very solid in its planning, execution. They remember Odisha only during elections. After that, 5 years they will forget. Only during vote they will come and shed crocodile tears, as the Honorable CM says. See, the battle is intense, but it is one-sided.
Last week, PM Modi ji met Pak refugees.
So your heated stuff has started now.
Yes. I don't know, sir.
So now Yorkers have started. I have to play. Okay.
Yeah. So last week, PM Modi ji met Pak refugees who got citizenship under CAA. They called PM Modi as Bhagwan ka roop. And do you think CAA was a masterstroke in 2019 elections and PM Modi is trying to give it a new avatar in 2024?
If it is going to help any Indian citizen, one should be happy above politics.
Is it fair and safe to say that you consider Honorable Chief Minister Navin Patnaik ji as your guru and yourself as his shishya?
I say it from my heart. I consider him as my guru, mentor, philosopher, guide, teacher, everything. Whichever way you want to put it, I feel it.
You see yourself as Odisha's next CM, or do you have ambitions of becoming the CM?
I leave my destiny to Lord Jagannath and Navin Babu. And CM has always said that my successor will be chosen by the people of Odisha.
So, what is the secret to Honorable CM's longevity in politics?
His love for people and people's love for him.
Hello, Namaste. I'm Asha Bhatt and welcome to the new episode of the Statesman Talk. Today we have with us a very special guest, a man who has been making news in the Odisha politics, a former bureaucrat turned politician, V. Karthikeyan Pandyan. Let's welcome him.
Jai Jagannath. Thank
Jai
you.
Jagannath. We're thrilled to have you here. So let's start with a very light and yet a very significant question. How and when did you develop deep connection with Odisha? I mean, making it your karma bhumi despite it not being your janma bhumi.
See, these things happen by destiny, I strongly believe, because nobody is sure that you will get into IAS and you will come and serve in a different state. 4.5 lakh people write the IAS, 150 people get into IAS finally, and then that's how it works. So it's not by choice that one lands up, but after you come here, the way you work becomes your identity because you are new to this place. The way you work, you connect with people. If you are honest, if you are hardworking, if you put your heart and soul in your job, then people start liking you. And that gives that motivation to work more harder. It's like when people start liking your work, you put extra effort.
It's a two-way street.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
fair to say that.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's how it becomes Karma Bhumi. And I have been working here for almost 24 years now. And wherever I have worked, I got a lot of appreciation from people. People of Odisha really appreciate good work, honest work. So I have had a very good career here.
But you were born and brought up in Tamil Nadu, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
But most of my studies I did in Delhi.
Okay.
Post-graduation, PhD, which I discontinued after some time.
Okay. What was the topic, sir? PhD, if I may ask.
I was doing in global climate change
Okay.
and what impact it will have on plants. I was doing in India's premier agriculture institute, IARI, Indian Agriculture Research Institute. So when I was in my first year PhD, I got into IAS. So unfortunately, I have to leave the research.
I would not use the word unfortunately. We don't know. Fortunately, you got into IAS and bureaucracy happened.
Maybe, yeah, that's right.
So in politics, many people have a guru or a mentor. Is it fair and safe to say that you consider Honorable Chief Minister Navin Patnaik ji as your guru and yourself as his shishya?
I don't say it from my lips. I say it from my heart. I consider him as my guru, mentor, philosopher, guide, teacher, everything. Whichever way you want to put it, I feel it.
All of the above.
Absolutely.
So you joined BJD last year, leaving behind your career in bureaucracy. So what motivated you to take this step? And did you have a perfect timing in mind to join the party? or did everything align in itself and it was not at all
See,
a
I strongly
thing?
believe in destiny. As I said that how I came here, that's also destiny. In this case also, I never was planning to join a political party or BJD.
Okay.
I was not into politics.
At all, so?
No.
Okay. Not even a single thought during your bureaucracy days, like what ahead, like probably 10 years down the line or probably 5 years down the line?
Honestly, I live one day at a time.
Okay.
Surrender.
Okay.
Rest you surrender. So when I was touring the 30 districts of Odisha, as per the orders of Navin Babu, I found a very strong emotional connect with people. And I would not be justifying my continuance in bureaucracy the way people were connecting with me. So Chief Minister also saw the video footages and both of us discussed and decided, okay, maybe you have to come out of that steel frame to be more accessible to people and go to them, reach out to them and serve them. And one of my main objectives of joining BJD is to help the Chief Minister. I have earlier also said, if my father or my grandfather at this age is working so hard for uplifting the poor of the state, transforming the state, I would have done this. So I have an emotional connect with Navin Babu. So I felt I should go and help him there.
How did it actually happen, sir? You were in a room, you went and you told him, this is what I'm planning to do. What's your take on it? Was he instantly happy that it's a good decision that you want to enter politics?
It was not.
Or was it organic?
It was very organic because the minute I started moving around as an officer, the kind of attacks the opposition, especially the BJP did, then CM realized that there is a strong connect with people. That is why BJP is scared.
Okay.
That is why they have started attacking him politically. Otherwise, I was doing my official job, getting petitions, getting it to the Chief Minister's office, getting them solved. That's what I was doing. But the connect, I think the opposition saw, and they got scared or feared, or they thought that, okay, we should not allow this to continue. So they tried to defame, they tried to discredit, they tried their level best to do whatever is possible to break my self-confidence. But people's love and affection kept me going. And Navin Babu saw that, how people are connecting with me. It's very organic.
So how do you take these criticisms, sir? Constructive, or you can divide it into negative and constructive, or sometimes what if it's positive? Or do you probably, like when you have some alone time, not that you're getting anything now, but you reflect on it?
See, constructive criticism will come from those who are your well-wishers, right? Those who have a vested interest will always have negative criticism. So you take it with a pinch of salt.
Okay.
And like Sachin always said, that let my bats do the speaking, let my bat talk. Same thing. For me, it's the work. My identity in Odisha is he works. So only my work will speak. And Honorable Chief Minister believes in this philosophy. He speaks very less. Let work speak. Don't take stress. If people appreciate your work, you will be blessed by them.
Seva above everything.
Absolutely.
So how has your experience in Odisha been so far? As in, like, any memorable moments of Rath Yatra during your tenure?
Oh, of course.
Anything, any fond memories that you would like to share?
Oh, there are hundreds of memories. If I may say that as a collector, what was one of my very moving memories was that I was collector of a district called Mayurbhanj. Similipal is there. Biosphere reserve, huge forest. So I was doing an eye camp there for cataract operation.
Okay.
So many people from inside the forest, we got them using vehicles, gave transport, came down, and they were all operated. And they were to go back after getting their glasses. They were to go back inside the forest. I reached little late. They were supposed to go back inside the forest at 3:34. But this one lady insisted that no, I will wait and meet Mr. Pandian and go. They were saying, no, it's inside forest, you have to go. But she waited. So when I went there, she hugged me. And she said that I lost my eyesight because of cataract 10 years back. In between, I have had 2 grandchildren. I never thought that I'll be able to see the faces of my grandchildren because my eyesight was lost. This eyesight has come because of you, and I wanted to see you before I go inside the forest. I was very touched. Like this, you have n number of heart-melting moments, which make one take all this stress, and you make an impact on anyone's life. It is so nice. And of course, Rath Yatra, you will have every moment is magical in Rath Yatra. Perhaps the one which happened after the parikrama was done, or the parikrama was happening,
yes.
was ultimate, because both Honorable Chief Minister and I had a lot of emotions attached with that Rath Yatra. After fighting a court case at all levels, the parikrama was completed. So with that, when our parikrama was going on, that Rath Yatra was very, very memorable. Of course, every Rath Yatra, every moment in Rath Yatra is very memorable.
So when it comes to this, is it safe and fair to say that the heart leads the way?
Absolutely, absolutely. Heart leads the way, and if you are in the hearts of people, people lead your way.
Okay, that's a very good one, sir. So moving on, last week, PM Modi ji met Pak refugees.
So your heated stuff has started now.
Yes. I don't know, sir.
So now Yorkers have started. I have to play. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you guys are pretty used to it.
Yeah,
sir.
it's okay.
So last week, PM Modi ji met Pak refugees who got citizenship under CAA. They called PM Modi as Bhagwan ka Roop. And do you think CAA was a masterstroke in 2019 elections and PM Modi is trying to give it a new avatar in 2024? What's your take on it, sir?
See, because CAA had not impacted Odisha so much, I don't have a concrete idea on CAA. But if it is going to help any Indian citizen, one should be happy above politics. That's my take on it.
Okay.
If even one citizen of India will be helped, irrespective of caste, religion, any prejudices, if even one citizen of India will be benefited, and if that needs an amendment, India should do it. I don't know what about CAA, but that is my principle.
Summary is country above party.
Absolutely, absolutely. Always, always. We are a great country, and our forefathers have had this great dream of making India great. So all of us, by heart and soul, should work towards that, irrespective of party lines.
Absolutely, sir. So being a former bureaucrat, how do you see the role of central agencies like ED and CBI amidst the current scenario where every now and then allegation from opposition comes of PM misusing these agencies? What's your take on it, sir? What do you have to say about it?
We have a sound judicial system. We have a judiciary. And it is the responsibility of judiciary to take care of any excesses by any of these agencies. I fully trust the judiciary. We all should trust the judiciary, and they should do justice, irrespective of getting into who has a valid case or who has not a valid case or false cases. We have a system in the country. Judiciary is supposed to be independent.
That's true, sir. But usually, like, as citizens, we also have a habit of questioning it. Is it going in the right direction? Is it aligning itself?
In democracy,
what's happening? Exactly.
In democracy, it is good to question. Every organ of the country should be questioned. Then only they will be within their limits, and they will also do self-introspection. Perhaps the judiciary should also gear up and maintain that speed in which it should dispose of, especially in these sensitive cases. So that is something which maybe judiciary should do it. Because people have a lot of faith in judiciary.
That's true, sir. That's true.
That is the bedrock of our constitution.
Absolutely. So moving on, how has BJD been navigating the political landscape with both BJP and Congress present in the state? Like, has the battle been as intense as it seems to the outsiders who are not from Odisha?
See, the battle is intense, but it is one-sided.
Okay.
Because BJD brand of politics is service to people of Odisha.
Okay.
And BJD will not depend on rhetoric or symbolism. BJD is always dependent on solid work. Whether we have transformed all the high schools in the state, number one in the state in the country to have done it. Whether we have got the highest manufacturing investments in the country, number 2 in the country. Whether we are the only state who is providing scholarships for 90% students who are in colleges.
Agree. Yes.
Whether we are able to double the farmers' income. These are the criteria with which we fight the elections. How much we do for our language, culture, heritage. Take, for example, the Puri Sri Mandir project or Ma Samalai project.
Yes.
Cutting across the state, thousands of heritage sites have been restored. Cutting across communities, Hindus, Muslims, Christians, our tribal brothers and sisters, all their prayer places have been restored. Health, we are doing great. Biju Swasthya Kalyan Yojana, a scheme which we have, is a game changer which provides assured health assurance for 90% of the population. So these are the education, health, irrigation, farmers. This is the plank with which BJD fights the election. Unlike BJP, who is fond of sensationalizing issues based on religion, caste, region. So very shallow and not futuristic at all. They just want electoral victory.
Okay.
So BJD is very solid in its planning, execution.
So we heard about the wonderful things that the BJD is doing for Odisha. But can you shed some light on the current challenges faced by Odisha and outline your proposed steps for it in future? What are the issues at stake
Odisha
here?
is in a takeoff stage. Say, for example, the entire country, main issue is unemployment, right? How do you get investments and make unemployment a thing of the past? So we are really working hard. If you take the global scenario, China used to be the manufacturing hub of the world. After COVID, countries, especially the European and Europe and US, have started boycotting China as a manufacturing hub. So India has a huge potential to become a manufacturing hub. Even if 20-30% of China's manufacturing comes to India, India will provide lakhs and lakhs of jobs. So in that, Odisha will also be fighting to get its share. So our aim is to get maximum manufacturing investments to the state.
Okay.
So how do you compete with other states to get the manufacturing investment? You have to give incentives for the manufacturers to come and put the plant here. So you should have financial stability and political stability to get investments. Financial stability, we are the highest revenue surplus state in the country, number one. So when we say that we will provide you 30% capital subsidy, the companies will be trusting us. So they come in large numbers. In fact, that is how we became number 2 in manufacturing investments. So you improve the investment ecosystem, provide jobs, skill the youth so that you match the skill needs of the industry when huge investments are coming. So that's how you empower the youth. And Chief Minister's dream is to build a new Odisha by empowering the youth, skill them, get best of investments, compete globally, not nationally, compete globally, compete with Vietnam, compete with Malaysia, UAE countries to get manufacturing, semiconductors, new world economy, services. So that's the future.
Perfect. So why do you think the alliance between the BJD and the BJP didn't materialize? Was it a matter of conflicting ideologies or were there other factors at play here?
I would say that there was no alliance in first place.
Okay.
It was just talk between two leaders. Outside electoral politics, they wanted to explore something which couldn't be appreciated by the local unit of BJP. So that's how it is. There was absolutely no
nothing
structured
formal,
alliance.
no structure to it, absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. So it has been observed that there has been criticism directed towards Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan. Could you elaborate on the specific issues or concerns you have with him? What is it that's bothering you, sir?
Say, for example, Mahanadi is the lifeline of Odisha. When Mahanadi issue was happening, Chhattisgarh was building dams illegally across Mahanadi, stopping the water flow to Odisha. Odisha is completely dependent on Mahanadi. The entire coastal delta, even western Odisha, irrigation, agriculture, everything depends on Mahanadi. So when Chhattisgarh was building dams, it is the responsibility of the central government through the Central Water Commission, CWC, to stop the construction. They were doing illegal construction because Chhattisgarh had a BJP government and center mein there was a BJP government. They joined hands and going against the interest of Odisha. And Mr. Pradhan is a minister from Odisha. He never opened his mouth. In fact, he sided with Chhattisgarh. I was witness in one of the meetings where both the chief ministers were there and union minister was there. They were trying to negotiate and they were insistent that don't go to Supreme Court and get a tribunal for Odisha. Odisha was saying that if you are not going to stop the construction, it is the duty of central government, who is the umpire, referee, to stop anything illegal happening. They didn't do that and Mr. Pradhan sided with the Chhattisgarh government, used the central government because he didn't want Naveen Babu to have a smooth sail.
Okay.
Just because of political interest, he went against the interest of people of Odisha. Lakhs and lakhs of farmers. That is something which really hit me hard. This man doesn't have that commitment and heart for Odisha. Number two was when Sri Mandir Parikrama project was happening. It's like 400 years, nothing like this have happened. And it is for the security of the temple. And in Sanatan Dharma, Parikrama is an important part of offering prayer.
Yes.
People couldn't do it. So when CM was making this gentleman used all the central agencies like National Monument Authority, Archaeological Survey of India to stop the work. Put some petition or other, a delay, stop, however it is possible to be done. Then he went to High Court. I mean, he went means he motivated people. And in Supreme Court also, he motivated people to go to Supreme Court. Finally, Naveen Babu, Odisha government won in Supreme Court and we could do the work. So this is the second instance. Lord Jagannath is everything for Odisha. Jagannath culture is Odisha culture. But he didn't want that work to happen because then Naveen Babu will be immortalized in history. He did this during his time. Generations to come will remember Naveen Babu. He didn't want that to happen because of political reasons. So whenever there was a conflict in political interest, this man compromised the state's interest or state's culture, state's language. So that is something which I don't accept. I can't digest this. You are from this state, you have to rise above, at least in some issues, you have to show your compassion, commitment to the state. That is something which was missing.
Do you think the majority of the people of Odisha also share the same sentiment?
That's how it reflects in elections.
Okay.
That's how BJD winning election after election with 3/4 majority. In democracy, finally, you will know the people's will by votes, elections. So if BJP is not able to get 10%, 15% seats, and in Zilla Parishad elections, they lost all the Zilla Parishad, that shows that people are angry with them for what they are doing against the state, led by Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan.
Okay, sir. Moving on. Sir, Honorable CM Himanta Biswa Sarma sharing a video over Twitter said that VK Pandian ji is even controlling the hand movements of Naveen Babu, and he outrightly put it on Twitter. So what is your response to that, sir?
That shows the class of a person, like Mr. Assam Chief Minister. He came and first he said that he will make Odisha number one. So the Honorable CM said that if you want to make Odisha number one, what will you do with Assam? People have voted for you in Assam. So he couldn't answer that. And for this, I think the Chief Minister has already clarified that my hand is perfect and I don't do politics with my hand. He has already given his reply.
Sir, how do you respond to the opposition's claim that Odia Asmita is under threat? That's a big statement to make.
Odia Asmita is not dependent on some of these fellows who are roaming around for votes. Odia Asmita is historic, ancient. It is there from Kalinga period. It reached its peak during Kalinga period. It's not that these fellows have to do something. If they were to do something for Odia Asmita, Asmita, pride of a place, region, is by language, culture. How do you treat the founding fathers or great leaders from the state? So language, Odia is declared as a classical language 10 years back. During BJP's 10-year time, not a single rupee was sanctioned. That's how they treated or ill-treated Odia language.
Okay.
Odissi classical music, Naveen Babu wrote twice, thrice to make it declared as a classical music. They didn't do that. And as regards the great leaders from Odisha, Biju Babu is an icon from Odisha. He is not a person, he is a phenomenon. Not just for Odisha, for the entire country. He has been awarded highest civilian awards from 3 countries. Why not the BJP government, which gave so many Bharat Ratnas, could confer a Bharat Ratna and the great legendary Biju Babu? That's an insult to people of Odisha and Odia pride. And what they have done with the state, whether it is coal royalty revision or in Mahanadi issue or Sri Mandir issue, they have always neglected Odisha. They remember Odisha only during elections. After that 5 years they will forget. Only during vote they will come and shed crocodile tears, as Honorable CM says. So this hollow argument about Odia Asmita is boomeranging on them. They have not done anything. The last nail in the coffin is Odisha's greatest leader in history will be Naveen Babu. 24 years. 24 years as
Absolutely,
chief
that's
minister, and
like-
his popularity is one of the highest in the country. If you abuse him, insult him, put him down using bad language, especially from people who come from outside who have nothing to do with Odisha or who have not done anything for Odisha, like the Assam CM. If he comes and uses abusive language, you think people of Odisha will accept? People of Odisha are deeply hurt that Odia Asmita is hurt. These are the people who have hurt Odia Asmita. He is a symbol, icon of Odia Asmita, Naveen Babu, Biju Babu. What they are doing with them is something which has hurt the people of Odisha, and they will get to know on June 4th.
But they also feel it's a matter of fact and safe to say that Odisha people and Honorable CM feel sidelined by the centre. Fair to say that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. BJD is always fighting for the rights of Odisha, whether it is in railways, whether it is in national highways, whether it is coal. They all say that you have so much mineral, and why your state is not progressing. We have minerals. But you take 30,000 crores and give us 3,000 crores. Center takes 30,000 crores. Minerals are there. Only pollution you leave with Odisha. Rest everything you take. So these are rights of people of Odisha, which Chief Minister and BJD is fighting for. And people appreciate it.
So, what is the secret to Honorable CM's longevity in politics? What
Very
do you think
simple.
that made him sustain for all these
Very
years?
simple. His love for people and people's love for him. Bound by his nature of politics that is not like a politician. He thinks he believes politics as a medium for serving the people, not to catch hold of a chair, kursi. So that people appreciate.
So BJP says VK Pandian is Naveen Patnaik's successor. Can you see yourself as Odisha's next CM, or do you have ambitions of becoming the CM?
I think I should just laugh because BJP has come with so many theories so far.
But this has been a more significant and a prominent one.
So I am here to help the Chief Minister, Naveen Babu, to win the elections. I am not even contesting. I leave my destiny to Lord Jagannath and Naveen Babu. And CM has always said that my successor will be chosen by the people of Odisha. So that's his stand, always.
So, if you were to pick another state's model or a leader as a source of inspiration, who would it be?
Oh, there are so many leaders, so I would not like to mention right now because we are in the middle of elections. Perhaps after elections, I would say. But my all-time icon is Mahatma Gandhi.
Mahatma Gandhi.
In fact, in my IAS interview also, I told the same that what is one thing which you appreciate about Mahatma Gandhi is his talisman. That whenever you are in when you are in a public service, whenever you are in a dilemma about taking a decision, think about the poorest of poor man and contemplate whether the decision which you are thinking will make that person smile. So that is something, a benchmark, yard, which one should follow in public service, and I really like that. Because in IAS, in every public service, you will have this dilemma, which side you should take the decision.
So finally, do you believe BJP will secure a majority of 400 seats in the upcoming elections?
No, I don't believe. Most of India don't believe. It's a narrative they are giving just to boost their cadre, and they are very good in, they are masters in giving these narratives. Without base, they do. Like for example, in Bengal last elections, they said that they are sweeping the elections, but they were swept away by Mamta Didi. And then same thing they did in Karnataka. They said we are coming with 150, 160. They ended up with 50 or 60. There is a huge gap between their narrative and reality. And
Why do you think they do this, sir? Why do parties do this? Like it's like a non-politician. I'm asking you this question. Is it to play with the psyche?
Yeah, it is to play with the psyche. But I would humbly say that BJD, whenever it has told, it has come true.
Okay.
You can take 2014, 2019 election results and now as well. We are humbly saying, with the love and affection of people of Odisha, Naveen Babu will get 3/4 majority. So we'll wait for it to come true on June 4th.
So celebrations on June 4th.
Absolutely.
Okay, so thank you so much for
Jai
gracing
Jagannath.
us
Thank
with
you.
your presence.
Thank you.
Jai Jagannath.
Thank you. It was a
sir.
pleasure talking to you.
Same here, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for staying with us. For more updates, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Namaste, Jai Hind.